And as President Obama considers his next move in Afghanistan, he reportedly is thinking of new ways in which Pakistan could help. The president, we're told, discussed the matter today with the vice president and the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. This as the White House now confirms that President Obama has received General Stanley McChrystal's request for more troops. General McChrystal is the top U.S. and coalition commander in Afghanistan. He's reportedly asking for as many as 40,000 additional troops. But the president's apparent focus on Pakistan may provide a hint as to the way in which he's leaning. Pakistan, of course, lies just to the south and east of Afghanistan. It's a nuclear-armed nation with major issues of its own, including a fight against Taliban militants who crossed over that border. Pakistan is believed to be where Osama bin Laden is hiding out, so it's a crucial ally in the war on religious extremists. But can we trust Pakistan's leaders? The Chief Fox Report correspondent Jonathan Hunt is live with us down in the newsroom with more on that. Can we?
Shep, the war in Afghanistan cannot be successful without Pakistan. It is that simple. But working with the Pakistanis is anything but simple. And the difficulties are summed up by three initials: ISI, the Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, a branch of the Pakistani government that strikes fear in the hearts of its enemies, but also grave concern in the minds of Pakistan's friends like us. When the Taliban took control of Afghanistan in 1996, they did not do it alone. They had the backing of a powerful partner, Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence. The ISI provided the cash, the weapons, the training. Without their support, the Taliban might never have come to power and might never have been able to offer Al-Qaeda the safe haven from which it plotted the 9/11 attacks. It was President Zia-ul-Haq who turned the ISI into a major force in Pakistan in the 1980s, just as Pakistan was becoming, at Zia's urging, more radically Islamic. So it is not surprising that many ISI agents are themselves radicals. In theory, the Pakistani government is set up with the president, who is also commander-in-chief, at the top, the army under his control, and the army in turn controlling the inter-services intelligence. In practice, according to many experts, the ISI operates as a shadow government, deciding for itself what is best for Pakistan and acting in its own interests. The ISI was accused by supporters of Benazir Bhutto, the moderate former Prime Minister hated by Pakistan's Islamic extremists, of having a hand in her assassination. There is strong evidence too, according to US officials, that the ISI was involved in last year's bombing of the Indian embassy in Kabul, an attack that killed more than 50, and that the Inter-Services Intelligence continues to provide cash and weapons to men like Jalaluddin Haqqani and Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, Afghan warlords leading the fight against American and NATO forces. In short, the Inter-Services Intelligence Agency makes an unsavory ally, but one we can't do without.
We are not the ones who are going to lead this hunt. It's got to be their decision to do it, and they've got to point the way.
The bottom line is this: Pakistan's ISI brought the Taliban to power and aided and abetted the rise of Al-Qaeda, whose leaders are now believed to be hiding in Pakistan. Now the US is asking Pakistan and the Inter-Services Intelligence, in effect, to destroy the monsters it helped create. It's a high-risk policy and a long shot, but the success or failure of the war in Afghanistan, Shep, may well depend on it.
Jonathan Hunt, live in our New York